What is going on, guys, and welcome back to some more Tales of Berseria. It's been so long since I sat down to play this game, and I am just so excited to play. Last time we left off right in front of Palamedes, which is the water temple, and like I've been saying for the past few episodes, this is literally my least favorite dungeon temple, my least favorite area, only because of how long I was stuck in it, and for the simplest reason too. It's not like it's a extremely difficult place to get through. You just have to pay attention. Excuse me. So we're gonna go ahead and hop right in. So I'm actually let's listen to this first.
It's the ocean. This was a place of worship for Amenoch, the Water Empyrean. The ancients built this sanctuary underwater for the same reason that Eumasia's temples were built underground. But building this underwater couldn't have been easy.
Aye. With the earth temples, all they had to do was keep digging. Here, they had water to contend with.
How did they do it? You can't split the sea like you can a log.
They started by stacking giant stone blocks in the shallows, creating an enclosed space. Then they drained the water and expanded the enclosure. Once they had done that enough times and secured enough dry space, they were able to dig into the sea floor.
It's mind-boggling, isn't it?
The humans believed that by going through such great hardships to build these temples,
I wonder how that would
they
work.
could show
I wonder
the
how
depth
long
of
that
their
would
devotion.
take. Like,
Additionally, current
that's
research
crazy.
suggests the site of this temple once sat on the seacoast.
What? Are you saying I'm wrong?
No, I'm only reporting what I've read in academic journals.
How would coastal ruins sink into the ocean?
When the Empyreans began their slumber, the land shifted, and this temple was swallowed by the sea. Scholars
looks
were
like
able to
Eisen
prove
was
that the sand and the
wrong.
heavy stones formed an airtight seal around the structure. Later, people carved an undersea tunnel to connect to the temple, bringing it to its current state.
Now that you mention it, I think I read that book too. Revised Theories on Ancient Architecture, right?
That's the one. Have you read it, Eisen?
Not at all.
No. I only read the first edition.
The problem with the stone enclosure theory is that each time you expand the enclosure, the innermost stones have to be carried out. Once that was pointed out as being too inefficient, alternate theories were developed. The revised edition has a number of competing theories. I highly recommend reading it.
Nerd.
So, wait, was that a complete rebuttal of Eisen's explanation?
That was not my intention.
Ah, it's okay. Archaeology is a continuous process of asking new questions and making new
he's so-
discoveries. Prevailing theories change all the time.
What's it matter anyway? Let's just get going.
Please. These games have so many skits.
There's no Empyrean here, right, Eisen?
If you're worried about it, why not flip that coin of his? Heads, no Empyrean. Tails, Empyrean Central.
But it always comes up tails.
Like I said before, these temples are nothing more than places of worship built by human
Yeah,
hands.
but
The
we
current
literally
religion
just saw
started
that
when
you were wrong.
humans, fearful of natural forces,
So how much of that is actually
began
true?
to worship four gods they called the Empyreans. If you're concerned about whether or not one is sleeping in these ruins, just remember
Let
that their
me
very
clear my
existence is
throat.
only legend.
Be that as it may, Enominat certainly exists.
But I've never heard a single story of anyone actually seeing an Empyrean. Enominat must be a special case then.
Must be.
I suppose so. If there were four more like him, and they were all trying to stop us, we'd be sunk.
I can't disagree.
Okay, so hopefully, I don't even remember what I was saying. What I will say though is, in the last few episodes, I decided to record with my headset versus doing it with my my Blue Yeti microphone. So, and the audio quality was crap. So I just want to take the chance to apologize. Let's get to a fight because I haven't gotten to a fight in so long. I forgot how to play this game. But yeah, besides that, I've had literally the best weekend, both the best and worst weekends of my life. I just got married, guys, which is freaking awesome. And I know I'm young, but I thought it was the right time to do this. My now wife, Janice, I may have mentioned, I think I did mention her a couple of times in some previous episodes. But yeah, she literally is, like, I used to be that guy that didn't believe in marriage. She literally changed my mind on the whole thing. So I was like, why wouldn't I marry the girl that changed my mind on it? So that's exactly what I did. It's true. And so far so good. I mean, we've only been married for a couple of days, but yeah, so far so good. And now it was the worst weekend carrying into maybe some of the worst week. I'm sorry I hit the table. Because I have like anxiety problems, and you're about to see why this place is so annoying. Something is written on the monolith. The chalice bears a symbol, and that commands the flowing water. Should the chalice be filled with water and its mark turned blue, the water shall be as a wall to thwart your path. Should the chalice be dried by flame and its mark turned white, the impeding waters shall lie still, opening the path before you. Alright, so you see we have these two waterfalls over here. That's because there's a chalice somewhere with water in it. We have to go and dry that up, and I think it's right up here. Yeah. So, when I start to get anxious, I start biting my nails a lot. And I had... Wait. Is it? But it's... I don't remember. Oh, I think it's over here. I don't think this has water in it yet. Does it? Let me see. There's an indent in the pedestal, and it looks like you can enter into it. Yeah, doesn't have anything in there. So you have to go look for the corresponding chalice. Anyways. What was I saying? Oh, so I was biting my nails. This wall right here, this one right here is the entire reason, I think it was this one, that I couldn't move forward in this freaking dungeon. No, it wasn't this one. But a wall like that was the whole reason I couldn't move forward. Alright, so we'll dry this up. And one of the waterfalls back there should dry up, letting us be able to go into the room. So yeah, so I was biting my nails, and when a chalice is filled with water, the waterfall connected to it flows, blocking the way through. Using fire to boil the water away will halt the waterfall and allow you to move onward. Okay. So I had like a hangnail, and I bit it off, and that hangnail got freaking infected. So you'll never believe which finger was the one that the hangnail was on. My freaking ring finger that the wedding band was going on. So to this day, my ring finger, this was like almost a week ago. I can warp. Oh, where can I warp to? Shoot. No, why did I do that? Oh, there's a room here. Abandoned. I already have enough. So to this day, my finger's still like slightly infected. But yeah, it hurts so bad. But besides that, everything else has been great. Also, I'm very sorry about the upload schedule. All of last week I missed uploading, and I am truly sorry about that. I had like the videos up. I just was getting so busy like doing the final touches with like the wedding and things like that I didn't have time to actually sit down and put the videos to upload. Which one does this one turn off? That turned out that middle one, but we're not gonna go there just yet. Excuse me, sir. I'm gonna try to do as little fighting as possible. So I got a I'm sorry if I sound weird. I have like something stuck in my throat, and I have trying to drink, but it's not really working. Every time I clear my throat, it just comes back. So I bought myself a PS3 because I was reading like a Game Informer, and PS3 out of every console thus far has the most JRPGs available to it. No. Has the most JRPGs available to it, and I'm kind of trying to make my channel revolve mostly around JRPGs when it comes to gameplays, at least. It won't. Obviously there are more games than just JRPGs, so I'll be bringing those to the channel. But my channel will mostly revolve around JRPGs because it's my favorite kind of game. I love them. RPGs in general, honestly. Okay, so we're good with this room. I just wanted to make sure I didn't miss a freaking wall, which I'm pretty sure I did somewhere. But now we can go through this middle room. So yeah, oh yeah, I remember this.
Well, it wiped out the security for us, but...
Well, look at that. Wolfie's got the crest of Aminoch, the same pendant worn by priestesses.
Uh-oh.
Then that makes this
Yep,
demon...
that means the demon's the priestess.
Yeah, she must be the missing mother, Mahina.
Can't be.
It is, though. I'm gonna fight her. She doesn't have any weaknesses. Oh gosh.
It's gonna eat you.
Doesn't have any weaknesses, so. I mean, yeah, no weaknesses, but does have resistance. You just gotta be careful with this. I guess that would be like elementless. As long as you're hitting it with elemental attacks, really, you'll be doing decent damage. So yeah, so I got the PS3. I was so focused on the fight. So I got the PS3, and dang, she still has 17,000 HP. So I got myself the PS3. I don't know how many times I'm going to say that. And I bought, I don't remember the last time that I played Tales of Symphonia. I've honestly never even beaten it. This is one of those games that, like, my older cousin had it, so I played it. But I've never actually, like, had the chance to beat it. So I started playing it, and man, Tales of came a long
Beloved by her
way.
village would become a demon. Eleanor? She's never going to be the same again. This is the least I can do for her. So says reason. Huh? That feeling.
You turn your back to a demon? You'll turn your back to a demon?
Damn!
How do you know he wasn't gonna attack you? Laffy said that was dangerous as heck.
Let the demon be. We don't need it.
Yeah, I only got 114 experience for that. That's crazy. No, I'm sorry. I know I had it on hard, but I'm gonna put it on normal because, like, I need to start leveling up. If not, this game is gonna, it's not even gonna be enjoyable because of how hard it's going to become. Let me go ahead and just save here. Yes. This is where I'm gonna save. Like, I'm pretty sure I would have been
that demon.
Damn it.
I guess she caught demon blight when she was looking for her daughter.
Yeah, that's what the girl at the inn said.
But even after turning into a demon, she's still searching for her daughter. Well, Rokuro, Kurogane, and Dial all remember what they wanted when they were human, right? Demon or not, she's a mother. It's no surprise she would still be protective of her child.
It could be that. Or it could be something else.
Well, I hope that's what it is.
I know that must be how she felt as a human. But demons don't have a sense of motherhood or any such thing. You saw how violent she was. She's not Mahina anymore. When she became a demon, she lost all capacity for empathy and love. It's heartbreaking, but it's the truth.
Velvet and Rokuro still have empathy.
Yeah, we do.
One demon
'Cause we're
left
freaking
unchecked could take
cool.
100 lives. And this one's even willing to attack exorcists. Demons can wipe out entire villages, even cities, just as they destroyed my village. Thus, my path is clear.
Eleanor is right. There's no turning back once you've changed. Perhaps it would be a mercy to grant her peace through death.
Bom, bom, bom. 8-headed dragon.
Is Inomi not really an
Man,
Empyrean?
these
What
skits.
makes you ask that all
This
of
is
a
actually
sudden?
one of the things
Well,
that
according to the song Grimm
Tales of
deciphered, Inomi
got
is
right
an 8-headed
after
dragon,
the years,
right?
because
The Empyreans are
there are
supposed to
no
be
voice
these holy
skits
beings,
that I know
but
of
using Therians to
yet
feed on
in
malevolence
Tales
sounds
of
more sinister
Symphonia.
than divine to me.
Like,
You've
oh
got a
my
point
gosh.
there. Empyreans are a type of Malachim, and that doesn't seem like any Malak we've seen. And even less so when we're talking an 8-headed dragon.
Is it
What I
so
did appreciate
far-fetched?
though, or what I do
What do you
appreciate
think will happen if the
is,
Therians
like,
come together in one place?
in this
well,
game,
it wouldn't be good.
you string
My guess
together
is
like
they'd
a bunch of
merge
different
together
arcs
into
to
giant,
create a
horrific
combo.
monster. The mighty
But
beast will attack
like
us
the
with
older
its 8
games,
long snake-like necks
Symphonia
and 8
being
heads
one of them,
spitting
and
hellfire.
like
see
Zestiria,
your
which
worry.
is the sequel
Right?
to
And that's
this
8 heads with only 6 of us to
pre-made
take them
sequel
on.
to
It'd
this
be
one.
more than we could
Like,
handle.
it's the sequel, but it
I'd
came
have to
before it.
conjure up a double or
It
two.
was made
You
before
could
it,
do
at
that?
Of course not.
least.
Then why mention it?
Oh!
I know I'm speaking through
What is
this
it, Laphicet?
thing, but
Do
hold
you
on.
think each head would act of its own free will? Because if they do, they'd be uncoordinated, bumping into each other and going this way and that, giving us an opening. If we fight as one united whole, I know we can win.
Yes! If we work hand in hand, victory is ours. Right, everyone?
Huh? Us? United? Have you looked at us recently?
Well, I mean, maybe.
Every time we get into a fight, we work unitedly. You guys listen to my strategy and everything. Like, what are you guys talking about? Little elevator. 2,400 gold. Excuse me. So, what I was saying. See if I remember where everything is. What I was saying is that, like in this game, you kind of just string together a bunch of different arts and create combos. But in like Tales of Symphonia and the games before this, you had like your basic attack, and then which was X, or if you're playing on the 360, it would be A, I believe. And then circle or B would be your art. Damn it. Would be your arts. And I missed that. And like you had different, like you had, I forgot what thing it was, but you had like an AC meter, which was your basic attack, but then you had TP also, which was your arts. So both of those are like pretty much put together with the pole. I mean, it's cool, but then it gets really annoying when
I'll cut down anyone in my way.
when the enemies like break you. I don't know. It's more like almost like staggering you to like release and break like one of your souls. When that happens, and you're down to like one soul, and you can only do like one attack at a time, That gets so annoying. Like, it's ridiculous. Okay. Let's see. Nothing here. I gotta pay attention to the freaking wall because that's what killed me last time. Not killed me, but that's what made me take so long last time. Also, just so you guys know, I'm not looking at a guide for this game. Like, I'm just playing it and going based off of memory. This isn't the wall. This isn't the room with the wall either. Okay. I'm gonna grab the cat stuff here. Gradient doll. No. I got anything new for you? Your defense goes down quite a bit. You're good on those. You're good. I'll take this. No thanks. Yeah, that's okay. Let's read this monolith. Something is written on the monolith. The lock of the sacred sealed door is governed by the blue and white jewels of the 7 chalices. When the jewels of the chalices shine, the jewels of the door shall shine alike. When the 7 jewels shine in unison, the way to the inner sanctum shall open. So that's actually pretty much a spoiler of what we're supposed to be doing, because I haven't even gotten to said door yet. So I might as well just get to the door now, because there's also a scene here.
It won't open. Is there some sort of trick to it?
Well, you could always try busting through it, but I wouldn't. Who knows what sort of traps you might trigger?
I know. Look at that diamond-shaped stone in the door. Haven't we seen that somewhere else?
You're right. It was on the pedestal with that chalice.
That huge thing? You must have some sharp eyes there.
I was more interested in what was inside that chalice.
So, what? That chalice is the key?
Somehow I doubt it'll be that simple. Some stones are colored and some aren't. It must hold some kind of significance.
I think you're right.
Okie dokie. So yeah, so... Hello. So the diamonds, they all have to be turned on. Each one of, everything on here has to be turned on. Or not turned on, but like if you see them, it kind of tells you how they have to work. So the blue ones mean that the chalice corresponding to those crystals need to be filled, excuse me. And then the white ones means that the chalice corresponding to those crystals need to be empty, which is kind of what we were given before when they told us that it'll turn white when it's empty and blue when it's full. So it's that. So you just have to go around. So I need to turn off one more chalice, and then I need to turn 3 of them on. So let's go do that. Excuse me, sir. I think, yeah, the elevator isn't there yet. And I think this is actually leading to the room where I was stuck. Let me see. So I think they're, yeah. So you need to turn this on. You need to turn this on. And I'm pretty sure it's easier to work with the ones that need to be turned off first, and then do the turning on ones after. So I believe I can just literally, I can go back and just turn this one off and then still cut across.
Whoa!
I think.
A water bridge!
Let me see. Let me collect this first, just in case I'm lying. But I'm almost positive that you can. Skip this. I think it took more time to skip it. Yeah, you can now that it's open. She's just taking a leap of faith and just just try to run across. This is red lavender. I think this is the area. Alright, so this is where the elevator is. Yeah, this is the freaking area. I missed this wall. I did not see this whatsoever. Oh, look, there's a cat's box here. 200, sure. This one doesn't give me anything. Yeah, bastard. I removed it. Okay. So I couldn't turn this one on or off because I couldn't find that damn jewel. It was so annoying. So I had literally everything that needed to be turned off, but I just couldn't get to it correctly. So let me just see here. I think you have to bring this down, I believe. Let me see. And then I have to turn the waterfall here back on. Yeah, because it has a blue shape on it. Okay, got it. Alright, so this is good. It's kind of, I mean, once you like start looking at it, it's kind of self-explanatory, but I was just too dumb to do it right. So there's that. Alright, so that's down now. You can get out of my way. You can get out of my way. Alright. Yeah, so I just need to... Where's the chest in here? Oh, it's in there. Okay, but actually, before I move on, I'm actually just gonna wrap things up. I'm gonna bring... I know I've been doing this, but this is really the series to do it with, because this is kind of like my pilot series on the channel, to see like things go right and wrong and whatnot. Because I would hate to start doing what I'm about to tell you with the like further down the line, but I'm gonna start making my videos a little bit longer, just so that we can, because like I love making the videos, don't get me wrong, but I just hate cutting them into so many different parts, because I don't want this game is very long. I just don't want this game to be like a 300 video series, and then when people look at my YouTube channel, they'll be like, oh my god, he has 300 videos up, but it's all of the same game. So I'm gonna make the videos longer, only so that I can get through the game a little bit quicker. My expedition came back. Did I get everything here? No, I'm missing one thing. So yeah. But until next time, guys, if you guys are enjoying this series, make sure to give this video and every video a big thumbs up, because any and all support is greatly appreciated. Like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, it has been Jahan, and I am out.